a few or four reasons that shows that you are not taking a step ahead. Reasons that shows you are not growing. It doesn't matter, you can be there trying to pull things, try here and there, but these are the reasons that shows even if you are doing something for yourself, you might not be growing. Growing is something different from being at a certain level constantly. So number one reason that shows that you are not growing is when there is no one who hates you. In this world, there is no one who is perfect. That's why in the process of trying to execute our duties, in the process of trying to make things work out, in the process of trying to associate with people, in the process of trying to meet our goals or make our ends meet, there is someone who is not always happy with it. Because sometimes you try to do something for the group or for the community or for the surrounding or for your friends or for your family, or you find there is no equality. And indeed, in this world we cannot have equality. We get what we deserve. That's why people decide to make choices and prioritize some things. So in the process of you trying to favor a certain group because there is a bigger problem, some people will try, because the world is demanding for equality and you cannot fulfill equality, you cannot serve people equally, you cannot talk to people at the same time. So you'll find there is someone who doesn't like you for what you do. That's one sign that you are not growing. If there is no one who hates you, then that means you are surely not taking any step ahead. You are not trying to do anything. That's why there is no one who hates you. Number two reason that shows that indeed you might not be growing is when there is no one who wants to be like you. There's no one who admires what you do. There's no one who is inspired by you. You are not a role model of anything. That means you don't do anything. In this world, at least, there is someone who wants to be like you. There is someone who admires what you do. That's a sign that you are growing. But if there is completely no any individual that ever says, please, you are also doing great, I want to be like you, I want to have that something that you have, just know you are not growing and you are not doing anything. There must be that person. It might be your brother, your sister, your children, your wife, your husband, or any other person who surrounds you, who has something that they need from you, who admires you, who wants to be like you at some point. That is a sign that you are not growing if there is no one who wants to be like you. The number three reason that shows that you are not growing is when you cannot talk about your past. It simply means that you are still stuck in the past. You are like how you were before. So if you cannot give a testimony about your past, that means you have not yet developed the strength to overcome them. People who talk about their past, they just talk about their past as a story because they are no longer in the past. So they have the zeal, they have the confidence to freely talk about their past because they no longer affect them anymore. But if you are stuck in your past, if you can't talk about your home, if you can't talk about your friends, if you can't talk about your family, if you can't talk about your life, if you can't talk about anything about yourself, about your past, you can't talk about your past, you are still fearful. How will people hear me? How will people perceive me? How will people feel? It means you are still stuck in your past. It means you are not growing. That is one reason that shows you are not growing. If you cannot fully, or you still fear to discuss about your past. You cannot use your past to influence some other people to also have hope and think that living is not just by accident, it's by choice that things come true. Number four reason that shows that actually you might not be growing is when you have accomplished your goals. For as long as a human being is living, we have always something that we need to do. We need to do more all and again. We always need to do more. We cannot fulfill the needs of this world. Even the richest men in this world, I think the Bill Gates, and they are still doing more. They still need to do more things. So if you feel you are satisfied, you are at a level whereby you have achieved your goals, that means there is no any other step that you are taking ahead. You are not craving for anything new in your life. You don't want to learn anything new. You don't want to earn anything extra. You don't want to move to any new place. You are satisfied with what you have. That is one sign, and it is a deadly one, by the way, that shows that you are not growing. Well, thank you so much, my viewers. I'm so grateful to speak to you at all times, and I'm also happy for your support. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you so much for your time, and have a blessed day. Bye bye.